Karuna prachur ye anilo prema dhana karuna prachur प्रभु को था गिला आचार्य ठाकुर है ना है नो प्रभु को था गिला आचार्य ठाकुर कहा मोरा स्वरूप रूपा कहा सनातन
कहा मोरा स्वरूप रूपा कहा सनातन
कहा दसा रघुनाथ पतित पावन
कहा दास रघुनाथ पतित पावन
कहा मोरा भट्ट जुगा कहा कबीरा
कहा मोरा भट्ट जुगा कहा कबीरा
एक कले को था गिला गोरा नटराज
एक काले तोता गेला गौरा नटराज
पसने कुटीबो माथा अनले पुसीबो
पशाने कुतिबो माता अनले पसीबो
गौरंगेरा गुणेरा निधि को थागेले पाबो
गौरंगा गुनेरा निधि को तागेल पाबो सब संगीला संगे ते कोइलो विलास
से संगना पाया कांडे नरोता मदास
से संगना पाया कांडे नारोता मदास
से संगना पाया कांडे नरोता मदास
से संगना पाया कांडे नारोता मदास धना करुणा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Yeah. Translation, anyone wants to read? Naveen Prabhu, you want to read translation? You can take the mic. Prabhu, give him the mic.
He who brought the treasure of divine love and who is filled with compassion and mercy, where has such a personality as Srinivas Acharya gone? Where are my Swarup, Damodar, and Rupa Goswami? Where is Sanatana? Where is Raghunath Das, the savior of the fallen? Where are my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta, and where is Krishna Das Kaviraj? Where did Lord Gauranga, the great dancer, suddenly go? I will smash my head against a rock and enter into fire. Where will I find Lord Gauranga, the reservoir of all wonderful qualities? Being unable to attain the association of Lord Gauranga, accompanied by all these devotees in whose association he performed his pastimes, Narottama Das simply weeps.
Today is the disappearance of Srila Rupa Goswami and Sri Gauri Das Pandit. Therefore we sung this bhajan, Jai Anilo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So we are reading today Canto 7, Chapter 10, Text 65. अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। शंभो प्रधानिकं व्याधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। द्युतौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। तपो विद्या क्रियादिभिः। लेडीज। अथासौ शक्तिभिः स्वाभिः शंभो प्रधानिकं व्यधात्। धर्म ज्ञान विरक्ति रिद्धि। tapo vidya kriyadibhi. Online, anyone?
Ataso Shakti Bhi Svabhi
Taso shakti bhi sadbhi.
Shambho Pradhanikam Vyadat
Sambho pradhanikam vyadhat.
Dharma Jnana Viraktiridi
Dharma jnana virakti riddhi.
Tapo Vidya Kriyadibhi
Tapo vidya kriyadibhi. Atha, therefore. Asau, he, Lord Krishna. Shakti bhi, by his potencies. Swabhi, personal. Shambho, of Lord Shiva. Pradhanikam, ingredients. Vidhat, created. Dharma, religion. Jnana, knowledge. Virakti, renunciation. Riddhi, opulence. Tapa, austerity. Vidya, education. Kriya, activities. Adibhi, by all these and other transcendental opulences. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charan Arvind Bhakti Vedant Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narad Muni continued, thereafter Lord Krishna, by his own personal potency, consisting of religion, knowledge, renunciation, opulence, austerity, education and activities, equipped Lord Shiva with all the necessary paraphernalia, such as chariot, a charioteer, a flag, horses, elephants, a bow, a shield and arrows. When Lord Shiva was fully equipped in this way, he sat down on the chariot with his arrows and bow to fight with the demons. Purport. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 12:13-16, Vaiṣṇavanam yatha Shambhu. Lord Shiva is the best of the Vaiṣṇavas, the devotees of Lord Krishna. Indeed, he is one of the Mahajans, the 12 authorities on Vaishnava philosophy. Swambhur Narada Shambhu Kumara Kapilo Manu. Lord Krishna is always prepared to help all the Mahajans and devotees in every respect. Kaunteya pratijanihi na me bhakteya pranashyati. Although Lord Shiva is very powerful, he lost a battle to the asuras, and therefore he was morose and disappointed. However, because he is one of the chief devotees of the Lord personally equipped him with all the paraphernalia for war. The devotee therefore must serve the Lord sincerely, and Krishna is always in the background to protect him and, if need be, to equip him fully to fight with his enemy. For devotees, there is no scarcity of knowledge or material requisites for spreading the Krishna consciousness movement. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurao Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brinda Vaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayavicha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namaum Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Brinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. my obeisances to all of you. Before starting discussing on this wonderful subject matter of Lord Krishna's potency, when Narad Muni is describing here about Lord Krishna's personal potency, which consists of almost everything, religion, knowledge, renunciation, opulence, austerity, education, and activities. And that is the definition of Bhagavan. Who is a Bhagavan? These are the opulences that a Bhagavan can possess. And Lord Śiva, who is the devotee of Sri Krishna, he is the Vaiṣṇava Name Yatha Shambhu, the best among all the devotees. He is always meditating, in this posture. If you see Lord Śiva, he is not, you don't see him like having a chilam or a, hookah or anything like that. He's always meditating. But yet people claim that, I can have all these things because Lord Śiva does that. So he's the best of the devotees, and he was provided all these equipments such as chariot, charioteer, flag, horses, elephants, bow, shield, arrows by Lord Krishna, because there was a fight between the demons. Maya Danav had created these different houses as an illusion, and all the demons went inside those, and they defeated the demigods. So Lord Śiva is fully equipped in this way, and then he sat down on this chariot with his arrows and bow to fight with the demons. When we are talking about Vaiṣṇava Nam Yatha Shambhu, with Vaishnava we remember Sri Rupa Goswami. We are Rupa Nugas. He is one of our foremost teachers. And the reason we are called Rupa Nuga is Rupa Nuga. Rupa means Rupa Goswami, Anuga means the follower. So basically we are the followers of the teachings of Srila Rupa Goswami. And Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago, and he gave all these teachings to us. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years back. He gave all these teachings. He gave teachings to Rupa Goswami for 10 days in Prayagraj, which is on the banks of Ganga, Yamuna. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only wrote, 8 verses, but most of these teachings he gave to Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami to elaborate on and understand the essence of the scriptures and write books on that. And then Srila Prabhupada, before he left for America for fulfilling the desire of his guru, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he used to go to Radha Damodar temple and he used to beg at the samadhi of Rupa Goswami. He used to shed tears and pray with intensity from within his heart, so that Rupa Goswami bless him, so that he can fulfill the desire of his Guru Maharaj to spread this message of the teachings of Lord Chaitanya all over the world. So these samadhis are like not ordinary things. The personality is actually present in the samadhi even after the disappearance. And if we pray very sincerely, we can be assured that they will hear and they will bless us for our sincere prayers. And also when Srila Prabhupada was living at Radha Damodar temple, he started to write Srimad Bhagavatam at the samadhi of Rupa Goswami. That's when he started writing the translations of Srimad Bhagavatam. So how important are the blessings of Rupa Goswami, to Srila Prabhupada, to our Sampradaya, to all of us. They are very, very, very important. And I will not be able to describe, because Rupa Goswami is such an elevated soul. I will not be able to make such an attempt, but I beg your permission so that in the mood of service I can speak something about Srila Rupa Goswami and maybe connect it with this verse. So just a little bit about the genealogy of his family. So Rupa Goswami was born in a Saraswat Brahmin family in Karnataka, and he was from the Bharadwaj Gotra. That is in the family line of Rishi Bharadwaj Muni. So in the 12th century, there was a king, Sarvasya Jagat Guru. His name was Sarvasya Jagat Guru. There was a king, and he was a Brahmin, and he has a lot of influence and power over other kings. Everybody honored him because he knew the scriptures. He was powerful, and he had son Anirudh Dev, who was also a great devotee. And Anirudh had two sons, Rupeshwar, who was very learned in scriptures, and another son, his name was Harihar. He was very learned in the weapons. And as soon as they were married, Anirudh disappeared, and Harihar, who was the younger son, who was good in weapons, he took away all the property of his father and from his elder brother Rupeshwar, and and basically Rupeshwar went to Puri. And then they had a son, Padmanabha, who was a devotee of Jagannath. And Padmanabha performed great yajna, and he got 18 daughters and 5 sons. Out of those sons, youngest was Mukunda Dev. And Mukunda Dev moved to Bangladesh. He built a house, he married a chaste lady, Revati. And from Kumaradev and Revati, several sons were born. And these are the parents of Rupa Goswami, Revati and Kumaradev. So the 3 sons were Sanatan. Sanatan's name was actually Amar. And Rupa Goswami's name was Santosh. And third son was Anupam. His name was Sri Vallabha. So these are the 3 sons. So all these 3 sons were so erudite that they were learned in different languages like Sanskrit, Arabic and Persian. And they were very learned. And during that time, Bengal was under the rule of the Mughal king. And the ruler was Nawab Hussain Shah, as we all know. And the ministers under that king told all these 3 boys that if you do not become the ministers of our kingdom, then we will torture and we'll do atrocities to all the Hindus and Vaishnava communities. But if you become our ministers, if you serve us, then we will protect them, we'll take care of them. So on this pretext, they accepted this job of prime minister. Sanatan Goswami was the prime minister, Rupa Goswami was the home minister. And the capital of that kingdom in Bengal was Ramakeli, now present day in Bangladesh. And they built big palaces and mansions there. And they were always in deep separation from Krishna in Vrindavan. And they knew that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had appeared, and they knew within their heart that they should go there. And they wrote letters to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from there, but there was no reply. And they were so much in love with Vrindavan that they established a Gupta Vrindavan, means a secret. Gupta means secret Vrindavan in Ramakeli, where they had a replica of Vrindavan, Radha Kunda, Shyama Kunda, and Kadamba Kanan. They also installed a deity of Madan Mohan there. And they were always thinking and worshipping with devotion. And there was not a grain of pride in their heart. They would always worship the guests that would come to their house, and their minds were always fixed on serving devotees. If you go to Ramkeli, there are big like bathing ghats, big bathtubs, you can say, bathing tubs, very, very big for both Rupa and Sanatan. They were paid high salary, they had a lot of money. And their guide was Vidya Vachaspati. He was the brother of Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, and he would always come to Ramakeli to give them instruction. And as we know that both Rupa and Sanatan, they wanted to leave the job. So Sanatan Goswami and Rupa Goswami. So first Rupa Goswami left. He filled the whole boat with coins of gold, and he divided his money into different parts. And Srila Prabhupada also explains that how a Grihastha should divide his wealth. So 50% he gave to Brahmins and those who are preaching the Krishna consciousness movement. 25% he gave to relatives and friends, and 25% of the money he kept for emergency. And there was 10,000 coins, gold coins, that he kept for Sanatan Goswami to escape. Rupa Goswami and Anupam Sri Vallabh, they left, and they basically wanted to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, and for Sanatan Goswami, and after the Hussain came to know about Rupa Goswami leaving, he was more alert for Sanatan Goswami also. And Sanatan Goswami didn't want it to leave immediately like that, because, they had developed a relationship, the king and the, Sanatan Goswami, the prime minister. So he wanted to go slowly. So he started taking vacations, and in the house he was reading scripture, Srimad Bhagavatam. And one day the king said, "You have taken vacation and you're not sick, you are reading Srimad Bhagavatam here?" Sometimes we also take vacation like that. And he said, "Yes, I want to dedicate my life like this." And then basically, he tried to escape, but he was put in the jail. And then he used that money, 10,000 gold coins that Rupa Goswami had given to a Bengali grocer, which was for Sanatan Goswami to use in times of, this emergency. So he used that also, and he escaped from there. So we are seeing even with the in the lives of our Acharya Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, these are the very dearmost to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And here we are talking about Lord Śiva. It is said, Srila Prabhupada is saying, he was morose and disappointed. So we see even in the lives of devotees, we see disappointments, moroseness, and Lord Śiva lost a battle, losing battles. But all of these things, will come, whoever we are, whether we are devotee or not devotee, these challenges will come. But we have to understand that Lord Śiva lost the battle, but he won the war. Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, they faced so many difficulties, but ultimately, we saw that they got Krishna Prem, under the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Vrindavan. So, even life of other devotees, like we see the Pandavas, they faced so many difficulties in life. They had to go through so many difficulties, Kunti Maharani and all the Pandavas. When Bhishma Pitama was lying on the bed of arrows, he was asked that the Pandavas are so close to Krishna, they are their friends, and they are the relatives of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why do they have to suffer? Do you want to hear the answer? Okay. So Bhishma Pitama said that it is because of inevitable time. No, it is going to happen, inevitable time, not perhaps, maybe, or it may or may not. Because in this material world, there will be challenges, there would be problems. These things are going to happen, whoever we are, wherever we are. So we see that Srila Prabhupada explains in this purport that Lord Śiva is very powerful. He lost a battle to the asuras, and therefore he was morose and disappointed. So it is okay to be morose and disappointed. It's not like we have become Paramhamsa immediately, premature Paramhamsa. So, yes, if there are setbacks, if there are difficulties, we get disappointed, moroseness. That is okay. But we do not continue with that to, carry over for a long period of time. The devotee therefore must serve the Lord sincerely. Even after that, the devotee serves. Even after setbacks, the devotee continues to serve the Lord sincerely. So Lord Śiva continued to serve Krishna sincerely. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami continued to serve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even after these setbacks. They were having so many difficulties. They were crying, they were longing to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they faced so many difficulties. Sanatan Goswami had to come through hilly areas to Jagannath Puri. He could not take a normal road. Anyone can guess why? Why did Sanatan Goswami had to take the side road, like the hilly road, and not the main road when he was coming to Jagannath Puri? To avoid being seen. Thank you. I was just checking who all are awake. So thank you, Prabhu. Not that others are not awake, but so yeah, so many difficulties they are facing. but yet they are continuing to pursue their goal to achieve Krishna, to attain Krishna. And after that, when Rupa Goswami, came to Vrindavan, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to Vrindavan, and while he was returning from Vrindavan, he came to Prayagraj. And Rupa Goswami met him there. And Rupa Goswami, when he saw him, he just had a prostrated obeisances. He paid Dandvat Pranam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his lotus feet on his head, gave him blessings. And for 10 days, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Rupa Goswami all these teachings. Different teachings about the relationship between a devotee and Krishna, and about that creeper of devotion. So many different things. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then went from Prayagraj to Banaras from there. And and then when Sanatana Goswami met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri, he basically told him to meet him again. And then both of them met in Banaras, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sanatana Goswami. And Mahaprabhu explained all these teachings to Sanatana Goswami for a very long time, to Sanatana Goswami in Banaras also. So one of the pastimes I would like to share of Rupa Goswami is about Radha Govinda Dev deity. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was instructing Rupa Goswami, he gave him 4 instructions. Number 1, he said that you should excavate the holy places in Vrindavan. Go to Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami wanted to go with him to, Banaras and wherever he was going. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, you don't come with me. This is my instruction. You have to go to Vrindavan. And there you excavate the holy places. Number 1. Number 2, you build all these temples of the Lord. Number 3, you write scriptures based on my teachings, and also capture all the essence from the scriptures and write books. And then lead an exemplary life and preach this message. So all these different instructions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to Rupa Goswami. And Rupa Goswami went there and he was trying to go excavate different places. And one day he was trying to find the deity of Radha Govinda Dev, which Vajranath, the great grandson of Krishna, had actually made. So he couldn't find it. He was asking all the Brajvasis and everywhere, where is the deity? He couldn't find it. And one day, what happened? A little boy came, a young boy came. He was so beautiful. And he told that there is a place nearby where every day a cow comes and she has udder full of milk and she just pours the milk on that place. She offers that milk to Krishna, Radha Govinda. Govinda is like Go means cow. It's giving pleasure to the cows and to the senses. So every day that cow gives milk. So you go to that place. That is the place where Radha Govinda Dev is there. And then he went there and excavated that place, and he found the deity of Shri Radha, of Shri Govinda Dev. And then one day he had a dream that Srimati Radharani's deity is in Brahma Kunda. And then also at Radha Kunda there is Vrinda Devi. So he, with all the deities, everybody got together from the Vraj area, and then they wanted to make a temple. So everybody made a nice, temple there. So this is how, Rupa Goswami followed the instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah, Radha Govinda is big, yes. Earlier he was in Vrindavan, but after the attacks, Mughal rulers, they tried to break all these temples. So most of the deities were moved to Jaipur. So now he's in Jaipur. It's a very big temple. Every morning for Mangal Aarti, at least there are 5,000 devotees there in Jaipur. Has anyone been to Jaipur, Radha Govinda? No? You have been? You have been? Okay. You have been? Okay, nice. I haven't been there. You have to go. So yeah, that is about the deity of Radha Govinda Dev. And the devotee must therefore serve the Lord sincerely, and Krishna is always in the background to protect him. So Srila Prabhupada explains that the devotee must continue to serve, and Krishna is always in the background to protect him. Krishna may not come in the foreground. He may from the background, he may protect the devotees if need be, and just like whether we are executing the orders of our spiritual master or we are in some problem, Krishna is there to protect us. And from the external material perspective, it may seem like a failure for some time, but actually, if we see from the perspective of Krishna, it's actually a victory, it's not a failure. So Lord Shiva lost the battle, but he won the war. And for devotees, there is no scarcity of knowledge or material requisites for spreading the Krishna conscious movement. So Srila Prabhupada is also saying that devotees want to spread this knowledge and the movement, whatever comes along with the movement, to everybody in the world, and there is no scarcity because Krishna is pleased when we preach. Krishna says in the 18th chapter that one who preaches this knowledge to others is very, very dear to me. So we have the books, we have kirtan, we have so many different things that we can utilize in fulfilling the purpose of our mission, of Srila Prabhupada's mission and our Guru Parampara's mission. So we can do that. And we should always appreciate and acknowledge the contributions of those who have already done it. In the past we have Srila Prabhupada disciples. But that appreciation is not complete if we do not appreciate the devotees now who are actually working to maintain the movement, right? So we see devotees are at the altar, they are at Sunday evening, they are wiping the floors or going for book distribution or cooking in the kitchen or doing arti, kirtan, managing the temple, handling different issues, maintaining the temple, administration, or someone even just changing the light bulbs. There are so many small things that are being done. So that is the true and complete acknowledgement and appreciation. So everybody's part, if we acknowledge, appreciate, then actually we can, continue serving. Otherwise, it's in Kali Yuga there is every reason to find faults and to have conflicts. So, yeah, that was another thought. And if we just continue with cooperation, and like Lord Shiva, who's always meditating, and Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, they were, always gentle to the ruffian as well as to good people, alike. So, and the quality, how they attain these qualities by chanting the holy names of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this chanting is the foundation of everything that we are doing or that we can do in the future. So let us sincerely take shelter of the holy name of Sri Krishna so that we can handle losing all these battles and handle all the disappointments and moroseness of this world and continue strong with determination in our service to Shri Krishna, Shri Radha Giridhari, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, Gaura, Nitai, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Vaiṣṇavas. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Do you have any comments?
So one of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions to Rupa Goswami was to establish temples, and we see that Srila Prabhupada established a number of temples, and after Srila Prabhupada's disappearance, devotees continued establishing temples. Apparently Srila Prabhupada said something to Gopal Krishna Goswami that there should be 18 temples in the Delhi area, which makes sense because, it's a big place with a lot of people. You could probably have more temples than that. So, is it that is it that that should be something that cities, like for example, let's just talk about America, like cities in America should be focusing on, like, you know, San Diego is a big place, actually. What to speak of LA?
Very big. Yeah.
And all the other cities. I mean, there's a number of cities that are very big cities. And like Delhi has so many temples. Is it that Srila Prabhupada wanted temples to be established like that throughout America more and more and more? Is that something that members of the society should be focusing on?
Why not? I think that Srila Prabhupada, by his own example, he established so many temples. So I think, yeah. And I think along with temples, also cultivating the devotees. I think both the things, like, you know, like building the congregation and cultivating the devotees, and then because Srila Prabhupada says we don't need the temples, we can just preach like that under a tree. But who will come under a tree? Nobody will come. Therefore, we need temples to where people can come and you know, they can see Krishna's deity there. They can do chanting, eat prasadam. So yes, San Diego is a big city, and we just have one temple. So if there is an opportunity, why not? We definitely.
I guess you also have the idea, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he established all these Namhata programs. Yeah, that was his main thing. Not so. Yeah, he wasn't really focusing on temples. He was doing the Namhata preaching. Of course, devotees are doing that also. But anyways, it's interesting. Another thing is that in the purport it said that there's no lack of.
What do you think about the temples, Prabhu? What are your thoughts?
Well, you need temples, and then you need people.
Yeah, that's why I said both the things are
you need
together.
a community.
Yeah, community. Yeah.
Surrounding the temple.
Yeah.
Generally, the intelligent plan that temples follows that there's a temple, and then they make sure there's a community surrounding the temple. Like a good example is Houston. Good examples, Dallas, Alachua. I mean, people could argue whatever, you know, about so many things about what's going on in different places. But at least the idea of having a temple with like homes and like a community. So, yeah. I mean, one thing is if you build a temple, but you also have to, you know, make people. You have to inspire people to become Krishna conscious. Many of these temples within Europe, or these churches within Europe, for example, they're just tourist attractions. You know, just like Balboa Park. You know, you go to Balboa Park, you walk around for a little bit, you buy your child some ice cream, or you know, have the child, you know, get their face painted, whatever. And go to a few museums, and then you're out of there, you know, good tourist. So in Europe, these huge, you know, beautiful, beautiful churches. But it's not that, I mean, they may have some things sometimes going on there, you know, some services, this and that, but mostly it's thousands and thousands and thousands of tourists. They walk in, they take some pictures, they walk out, and it's not that they're, you know, it's not that these people are becoming inspired, God-conscious people from that. So, of course, yeah, there is building of temples, but also there has to be educating people and helping them become devotees. So, even if we had so many temples, beautiful temples in San Diego, still there's that, you know, people have to become devotees, which is another thing, But in the purport it says that there's no lack of
knowledge or material requisites.
Yeah, so you could say there's no lack of money, there's no lack of like manpower, or you know, there's no lack of help. But sometimes it sure does look like that. Sometimes devotees can, you know, complain, hey, where's all the where's all the money? Where's all the people? We need some help, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it that devotees are just not applying themselves, or not have faith, or what is it?
I don't know.
I mean, others could have
Maybe others
thoughts
can also
too,
jump in, and yeah.
if you have any thoughts.
Hare Krishna. This is I have some thoughts about it. Yeah. That if we see history, that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada, they used the modern technology in that time, top. But now I see we how to say, we can't we how to say, try to be some like how to say. I forgot in Russian to say. We see like stagnation. We not develop, but we try to be conservative. Conservative. Some like you mentioned the Europe conservative ways to preach. For example, we not use modern technology to preach. Like internet and etc. So many things. It's one of the thoughts.
So you are giving techniques how to preach in a modern way, like using technology. Okay.
Well, we can say that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur,
Mike, yeah, give the mic.
we can say that. Well, at least we could see that that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Srila Prabhupada, they had such a strong desire.
Yes.
And accompanied with their strong desire, they had
Yes.
their purity. Purity is
Yes.
the force. So a lot was going on in their presence. Of course, I'm not saying there's nothing going on in the Hare Krishna movement. That would be wrong to say, because there are many good things going on.
Yeah.
There are many things going on. But it seems that to the degree devotees can develop their strong desire,
Yes.
and that purity, then Krishna will help us as much as possible with whatever we really need. So
No, I agree, Prabhu. When you said about devotees together, when brahmacharis and grihasthas, come together, supporting each other, and bring the best among themselves and have a very strong sadhana, then automatically everybody will be attracted. Seeing that cooperation, seeing that purity, whether it's through book distribution or through, kids camps or kids school or, preaching, kirtan. Because when people see that, they will get attracted to see Krishna. Krishna is so beautiful, everybody will get attracted. And when they see everybody is cooperating, then Krishna actually manifests in that ambience. And when Krishna manifests, then they want to join that community. Because ultimately everybody is looking for love, and that is all that we have. We are sharing that love, the grace of Krishna.
yeah, I mean, like this idea of reaching out to new people, it's the most important thing, really. Of course, you could say so many things are most important. But, of course, taking care of the deities, and there's so many different things, so many services. But without reaching out to new people, like one devotee would quote often, he would say, it was like part of an army slogan. Now, of course, they just, offer people, hey, we'll pay you a good amount of money, we'll send you to college, all that. You got people lining up like crazy. But the slogan used to be, recruit or die.
Wow.
Means that, you have to recruit, or else things just get stagnated and then they just like disappear. And if it doesn't disappear like factually, like physically the temple or the temple's just like removed from the face of Pacific Beach or whatever, it's like it's practically removed in the sense that it doesn't have any effect or people aren't joining. So this idea of Rukur Dai, and therefore there's always a stress of trying to introduce new people. So we have devotees going out on book distribution, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Devotees going out regularly to distribute Prabhupada's books, and people coming from that. A number of people come from book distribution to our Krishna Lounge event, often. And like for example, Dvijamani distributed a book to, I don't know if he distributed to both of them at the same time, but Jenilyn and Jeshua, nice young, people, and they became attracted to Krishna consciousness. They came to the Bhakti camp that we had recently up there. Yeah, and anyway, someone came from Eventbrite last night. Nice couple. They found us on Eventbrite, and you have Sankarshan who's going out every Wednesday. He's distributing prasadam and Ocean Beach.
Wow.
It's a very Naveen could attest. Could be a very austere place. Naveen went with him. But there's many nice people out there, and people come from that. And you did that kids camp. I mean, yeah. So I was thinking in my mind, it was one of the most important things that has been done here. Can't just focus on, you have to focus on children also, because you give them impression of Krishna consciousness late, and hopefully that continues, and they can become strong devotees.
Yes.
So yeah, in this way it's like really important.
Yeah. No, that's a good point, Prabhu. You have to cater to all the age groups, from childhood to old age, whatever they need, and to different sections of the community. Like a lot of Qualcomm and a lot of corporate communities also there. So designing some courses which they can understand, and and one important thing that through this lecture today, Srila Rupa Goswami's example, Srila Prabhupada's example, that Srila Prabhupada was very intensely praying to Rupa Goswami. So whatever we plan to do, we have to pray very sincerely.
Yeah.
Sometimes in devotional life, when we spend years, we become very complacent. Okay, I have chanted my rounds, I am following forward, that's it. But we forget to bring that intensity. We forget to bring that prayerful mood, that seriousness. I'm talking about myself. So I think that is also, and seeking the blessings of our gurus and of our senior Vaiṣṇavas, I think all those have a great impact on how much we can create impact in the community. If we are able to take that servant of the servant attitude and humble ourselves and have a deep prayer, then we can preach very nicely.
Yeah, just like Vaisheshkavu up in ISV. I mean, he's been spending years there trying to cultivate people. And he has, a number of devotees and people, but specifically he's cultivated a lot of children and helped them in their Krishna consciousness, cultivated their Krishna consciousness. And, these children, they become well-versed in scripture, mridanga playing.
Yeah.
And even some of them he's initiated, now at this point. He's been with them for many, many years. And, they come of age, whatever, they become older, become qualified to be initiated. You have to be a certain age, it seems. Prabhupada, I think, maybe the youngest one initiated was like 12 or something. But, they become older and they get initiated. So it's great. I mean, it's a great example. And, temples have to think like this. It's called intelligent planning.
Yes.
Just like the farm, we're building a big temple there. But in my humble opinion, there has to be some classrooms there for children.
Definitely.
Age at least 3 classrooms for 3 different groups of children, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20. And then at 20, they could join the,
Yes.
the adult group or whatever,
Yeah. No, that's a wonderful plan, Prabhu.
But that's what all these churches do, you know, it's like intelligent.
Intelligent, yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Also, you mentioned a very important topic, that cooperation between us, between devotees, because of materialistic people have in material way very nice things, but the problem when we this cooperation is very attractive, and like you mentioned that when we cooperate, then Krishna see us, he how to say, and he manifests in between us. It's very important.
Yes, yes.
And when this cooperation will be, then these projects, what about Balaram Prabhu said, that it will be, how to say, it manifests. Krishna arrange everything. But if we fight each other, then not possible. Then Krishna don't like it, and
yeah, that is there. Okay, any? Yes, a very good point Prabhu brought about cooperation. You know, that is the most difficult thing to do. Very, very difficult in Kali Yuga, but sometimes we can humble ourselves, sometimes, you know, and slowly with time we have some patience, I think, and we pray sincerely to Krishna and keep our sadhana very sincere, you know, not committing Vaiṣṇava aparadh and being very humble. I mean, unless there is some, you know, something really bad, you know, just we can tolerate a little bit here and there. Yeah.
Just want to add something too. I think it's also important to cultivate preachers and educate people.
Yes.
And trying to preach to new people, you know, so the ones we have, we should educate them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like having some Bhakti Shastri courses or some regular, you know, courses. Like Janmashtami is coming, so I was thinking we can have flyers for different courses for new people are coming, you know, and we can enroll them in different courses, you know, based on their interest, like some course for children, some for youngsters, some for old people, or based on their level of understanding of the scripture, some for devotees, some for new people. Have multiple courses and charge a fees for them. It's not like free, because people tend to, you know, not appreciate something which is free. You know, they just take it for granted. So have some small fees. We can have a prasadam. So at least one course I was thinking to have a flyer for. Like I was thinking 1 month, you know, concise discover yourself course, which we can offer and register people for that. But yes, I mean, and then we can have, so many things are there. But at least start with small things, one by one, and you know, give that sweetness of Krishna consciousness slowly, and you know, people will automatically be engaged. So yeah, I mean, all of you here are so exalted and so nice that I'm sure you have a lot of ideas and you plan to work on all those things. So definitely, Krishna willing, we'll be successful with more and more preaching in San Diego. And yeah, making, like Prabhu said, very good point with marketing and technology. We made a flyer recently for Janmashtami, you know, 2-3 days back, and just bombed it across all the WhatsApp channels, and you know, I sent to Purusha Prabhu also, and then, you know, for Saturday program and this, that. So I think we need all these modern technology to reach out to more and more people. Because many people don't even know the temple exists here, or they say, oh, it is too far, you know, 25 minutes is too far. I don't understand how it is too far. A lot of people say that oh, the temple is too far. I mean, they want to drive like at least 10-15 minutes only. So we have to take out, I mean, if we do something really good, then distance won't matter for them, right? We have to reduce that distance by their eagerness to come here, you know. like Prahlad Maharaj says, like a magnet is attracted by the iron filings, even they are kept apart. So if we are able to be that magnet, we can attract them for 30 minutes. Yeah. Exactly. So we have to spark that interest somehow or the other. So, yeah, Krishna consciousness, so many different ways, so many festivals, so many different ways we can attract. So yeah, let us work together and do something more. Okay, so I think it's getting late. So we missed today Dravida Prabhu. He is in a call with Vrindavan, VIH Vrindavan. Some Rupa Anuga call, that happens every year today. So he's in that call. So that's why he didn't come. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.